Hey, what's happening everybody, and welcome back to Dad Play. Today we are back over at Samsung's 837X scene in Decentraland for the newest event that has come out. Now this event did go live a few days ago, but it is still really early, and I recommend you get over here and check this out to get yourself a very limited edition piece of Samsung created artwork. So what you're going to want to do is come over to the scene and jump in, and we're going to take you through the scene step by step today, just to show you exactly what you've got to do and get you up and running. Now when you come over, you're going to be coming straight into this main foyer area where there's a load of new stuff up that's a bit different from the red hearts green event, and you're going to see lots of different things over here. But the key here is going to be with these different portals that are going to open up, and you are going to see all of these animals and things flying around or standing around. So what you're going to want to do is come over and talk to one of the animals. We're going to start off with the owl, and the owl is going to teleport you through into a new area. Now, when you go through, the animals are going to open up portals for you. When you go through the portal, you're going to find yourself on a platform a bit like this, and it's going to take you down into the scene. Now what you're going to want to do in these scenes is purely and simply follow the instructions and just look around and make sure you pick the best item for you. The whole point of this experience is that you are going to be collecting different items in your inventory, and at the end these are going to give you different elements that you can use to create your NFT artwork. Now the NFT artwork is available for the first 20,000 people that come into Decentraland's experience over here with Samsung. So you'll see here we're clicking through relatively quickly, and we're going to be going through and looking to see what aura we want. So with this one, you go and you pick an egg, and all you've got to do is have a look around the scene, find the egg that you like the most. There's like a red one over here, or there's like a sort of a yellowy spotty one over here. I think I found one just over by this tree. That wasn't one, and that's the portal that you're going to go through when you're done. So what you're going to want to do is go over and just select the one that you like the most. And I found this cheeky one hidden behind here, so me thinking that this might be like a rarer texture or something, so I went with this one. And when you click it, it will then just put it into your inventory. I think I misclicked a couple of times there, but you'll see I clicked it there, it went into the inventory, and I went over into the next section. So the next section is about the trees, and then the final section is something completely different. But what you're going to want to do is go through and do this, and I do recommend that you change your realm from DG. So come out of the like /realm DG up in your address bar and change it to something like Loki or Unicorn or Marvel, something like that, because I found that when I played this in DG, I did get quite a few errors and it crashed a few times, and it was really frustrating. So it is good to come and do that, and when it did crash, it just reset the whole experience, so I didn't have the things in the inventory. So when you come through and you've done all of that, it will take you up to your third section for the owl one, and then you can pick something up here. This is about picking a cloud. Sorry, ringing a bell this one is, and I didn't actually realise that there was multiple, so I just sort of rung that one, but there are different ones around. You've just got to go around and experiment, and what's cool is that when you go through, it does ask you if you're pleased with your choices. So back at the tree section, I wanted to get the red bonsai, completely forgot to click that and went with the green one, but was happy enough at the end of it because you could have gone back and changed it if you want. So we went into the lion one next, and again quite similar to the first one. All you can do is jump through the portal. This platform, you can move around on it. You can't fall off the edge though, so don't worry about if you accidentally press a button and you think you might fall off into the void or into the scene away from what you should be doing. It won't physically let you go off. But I mean, kudos to Samsung. I think that this scene, this experience, albeit maybe even nearly a mini game, is very well put together. Like, the attention to detail is absolutely incredible, and you'll see in a minute on this one there's lots of different animations and things that happen as you go around. So when we come into this scene, you'll see the inventory is still stocked up with the stuff from the owl scene, and then when we come off, we get spoken to by the tiger, who's going to tell us to look around and pick some different things here. The first one is going to be the flower, so there's a pink one here, or you can go around, there's a blue one. There's actually quite a few of these. There's like a pink daisy over here, and then around the corner here we spotted this awesome water lily, so we went with that one. So we'll take that one and we will go all the way around again. It's a shame we couldn't pick the mushrooms. I know not flowers, but we really wanted to get the mushrooms. So you come over into this section and it now asks you to start looking at picking an element. So you can pick from all of these different ones, these floating like podiums. So you've got earth, you've got wind, you've got fire, water, and an odd one called mountain. But that's cool. So we were originally going to go with the earth one, but then figured, well, we've got a water lily, so let's go with water. So we click that, the rock roll back, and then it gives you the portal to the next one. And now we get to go and pick a different style. So in this room, there's rooms that come off of the main room. So there's that one there. If you turn around, you get a wood one round here. And then the opposite side, you get a really cool looking, it says floral, but I thought that looked amazingly, well, it would have gone well with the mushroom. It would have looked quite psychedelic with all the multicolours on there. But again, are we pleased with the choices? Press E to go forwards. And then we head over into the octopus one. And this one is quite tricky. You've got to get it almost right on his mouth to actually get the portal to open up. And then when you have got the portal, all you're going to want to do is come and jump into this one and then go through the final one. Now, a word of warning with this one is that it is quite tricky to get from one scene to the other. So, I mean, we'll show you in this video, but you'll see we got stuck part of the way through. But as you come into here, let's just land it down. So you're going to go through again and just click through all of the speech bits. The first thing you're going to do is pick coral. I mean, we didn't really look around very much in this one because we did actually quite like the yellow one. So we took that first. And then as you drop down, here, so we took the yellow one and then we dropped downwards. And then it takes you into where the portal is. You go through that one. Then it's asking you to pick an underwater friend. So there are lots of different fish around. There's like this one up in the sky up here. You can click that one if you want. But we saw the starfish and went to get it and then dropped down, which is where we realised that there was a staircase. So we went back round straight up to the staircase again and grabbed the starfish. But there are a few different ones in here. And then again, if you come down, this is where the tricky bit is that you need to look for like the big, it's like this bit here, let's get around, it's this part here, it's like a sort of a slide. You kind of almost have to like find the hole to drop into it and then you have to follow it round. So that one's quite a tricky one. And then with this one, you've then got to just pick one of these art pictures. So whichever one you like the most. So we thought that the one on the right looked the best in our view. Sort of thing that we were drawn to. So you click that and now you'll see the inventory is now filled up with 9 different items. Now what happened here was we actually fell off the edge and it kind of like glitched and it sent us all the way back to the beginning. So just be careful with that, although this time it did leave us with the inventory intact, so we didn't have to do the whole lot again. We just had to navigate ourselves back round to the portal and then go through all of the different parts of the scene again. So yeah, just be tricky with that one, but this is quite cool because now we've got our 9 bits of the inventory and we just have to now think about the piece of artwork that we're going to design. So it doesn't tell you how you're going to get these. I'm guessing it is like a random generator and each of these things that you have picked is going to be like a different attribute in your artwork. But when you go through all of that, it will take you back to the main section here. And it did take me a little while of looking around to figure out that you just need to go through the triangle portal. So when you've done all the mini games, this is the one you want. This is the triangle portal, and this will bring you out here to a new area where you'll then get a board where you can create your customized art. So what you're going to do is you're going to get all of the different bits in your inventory, and what I didn't notice, and I was clicking around for a little while, is on the right hand side you can see the background, like the outline of the shape. And what I was trying to work out here is why it wouldn't select the 4th one, but then I noticed that it's got an orange one, so you've got to pick 2 orange elements from the left side, 1 from the middle, and then 1 from this yellow side here. So when you've done that, it won't let you go forward until you select the 4th, but I think this is where we clicked the coral and we found out, yeah, of course, it's obvious now that you see it. So we've got the water lily and the egg, and then we hit next. And that was pretty much everything really with this event. All you needed to do was click this, decide which one, and then pick your favorite animal, which I guess is what the picture is going to look like. So maybe it's going to be textured or something like that. And then you can click yes, create my art, and then you can get an alert when it arrives. So good luck creating your art. I hope that today's video has been useful to you. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to Dad Play, the Metaverse gaming channel, and we will see you next time. Take care out there and enjoy the Metaverse.